Hello, everyone. Hello, hello. Welcome back. Welcome. We are planning from January 20th through the 26th, and this is a heavy week here in the US. The inauguration is on Monday. We have no school because it's Martin Luther King Jr. Day. That's what I'll be celebrating. And yeah, just big hugs to everybody. It's going to be a lot. And I am going to be focusing on the moments of joy that I can have control over, and also staying informed enough that I can process things and also know that I need to take breaks in between. So, big hugs to everyone out there. There's a lot of us. There's a lot of us going through this really hard time, and you aren't alone. My last diary video, I found it interesting that someone said, commented on the end of that you really appreciated that I said you're not alone at the end. I did edit some things out of that video because I did kind of go on a big tangent, but I felt like I couldn't quite go that deep. I'm not trying to censor myself, but I was a little too rambly, and I very much want to base everything on facts. And so, yeah. But that's why you probably felt it at the end, but yeah. But I hope you feel it in this one. This one, I usually don't edit much out. This is my twines and paper that I'm setting up. I usually like to start on the next page here, which is the dates. And I'm hoping I don't sneeze. Okay, I had to take a quick pause there for a sneeze. Sorry, it might be a little sniffly the next couple minutes here, but I like to use a little bit of whiteout and go over the names because I'm all over the place. So I am going to be, excuse me, do I need to white out? Yeah, I think I will. I'll be using these. I also got these from Girl of All Work. This is like ramen bowls, which just look so comforting for this week. And it came also with this one, which is kind of like cherry blossoms in a way. A little early for that, but whoops. But I wanted something colorful and comforting, and I thought that was just a really cute set, so that's why I got that. How is everybody doing? I want to hear the good and the bad. Whatever you want to share, I'm here for it. I'm looking at other ways to maybe have more freer conversations without like a bunch of mean comments anywhere on things. I know a lot of people use Patreon for that. I'm just trying to see if Patreon or here, like a membership here, would be better. Obviously, in the wake of all of the who knows with social media these days, with TikTok going away, or at least being around for a little bit, who knows what's going on with that. I never invested my time over there, so I'm just lucky. Honestly, it's luck. I think I'm going to use yellow across the top. It's luck, right? Like, when you are using somebody else's platform, that platform can be taken away from the company itself, or from the government, or whatever it is. Who knows? And trying to build your work on somebody else's platform is always going to be hard, but also has a bunch of advantages, right? You have this built-in network that already exists. You can reach more people that way. There's a lot of pros and cons. So I've seen a lot of people this last week, focus more on their newsletters, which I should be doing as well. I have not sent out a newsletter for a while. I will say that much. If you would like to join my newsletter, great. It's always down the very bottom of my description, but I haven't sent out anything, and I know I need to. I want to. So it's a great way to communicate with your audience. As a web designer and people, I help, a lot of people in business. I'm looking at this kind of little blue seam there, and I'm trying to think if I want to cut that off. Probably. Let me cut that off real quick, because I can be picky right now about how this looks. Do I have to? I don't have to. But I also am like, I don't know how I'm going to use up this full entire roll. At some point, like, I will, but that's a big roll of washi tape to get through. That's a little more niche. I mean, I love these ramen bowls, but I don't know if I can use them like every week. Okay. Oh, they are bringing very much happiness. Very much? Lots of happiness. I am very happy about it. Let's see if I can express myself. Yeah, I'm a little speechless. I'm a little like in my brain. I'm also planning some things, so I'm trying to like keep my brain clear about things as well. We are planning an upcoming trip, and probably, let's see, where do I want to put this? Oh, I love this yellow. I love that it's like yellow here and here. I'm liking this. Okay. Maybe have like a little area in between. Do I want to put it as low as like 12? I think so, because I've been using, I noticed when I was doing here, I put the temperatures down at the bottom, and I always like wanted to have the temperature in, and I just always forgot, because honestly, I forget a lot. And when I had more room here, and I have like a whole area for like the horizontal area here, then I was like, oh, well, now I have like extra room on my vertical to add some extra information. So I have been enjoying that. Let's see here. Oh, also, my goodness, I'm just sitting here. Thank you, everybody. I wanted to provide a huge thank you. I just hit 2K here on the channel. I actually never thought I would get 1,000. Then it was 1,500. Not very long ago, might I add. And now it's 2,000. And I thank you so much. I am just thrilled to have my no goals video do so well. I think it was at 14K. I want to spread the word about that, right? Like, that's what I try to spread the word about. And I have another video this next week that it's not like I'm trying to replicate that, but it's very much along the same wavelength of, let's see, I think I want to put this a little above. I want to center these. Like that, a little bit. Is that a little too high? I have to look in the monitor to see sometimes. But anyway, I just want to say a big thank you, because that, I don't know, it's hard. I think for any creator, it's hard to, maybe it is for those working in an office situation as well. It's hard to take in your accomplishments, I think. It's kind of like accepting a compliment. It can be hard, but then with practice, like it used to be very hard for me to accept a compliment. I'll be like, oh, no way, no way, you know. And the person giving a compliment doesn't want to hear that. They don't want to hear like you deflecting what the kind thing that they're saying. And I'm not trying to guilt trip anybody. Like, it is very, very common to feel like you don't deserve something if that's what you've been told your whole life, or just reiterated over and over. It's very hard to kind of accept that. And so I don't know. I'm not trying to do a whole therapy session here, but I kind of feel it the same way in a little bit of a way. Let's see, do I want that further over? Saturday feels so far over, but if you look at the space on either side, it's kind of centered. Let's see. No, that's staying there. Okay. Moving on. This is making me happy already. I love, like, this is just a little tight here. When it's a little too tight, it bunches up the page. There we go. What else? I think I might do a red line. Oh, I can do yellow lines for school days. Let's see. Do 8. Okay, one of my plant jars over here is, every time I moved my desk, I could hear it. It was just right up against the wall, so it was making some noise. And then, actually, no, I already messed up. And I think, oh, and I'm getting, hold on. Let's see. Oh, my husband's on it. I just need to, there. I'm trying to juggle so many things right now. What am I doing? I'm looking for, oh, I'm looking for this because this is incorrect. There we go. And we'll see. I don't know if we're going to have this, so I'm going to put that there. Okay. It's an after school thing for my son. And I don't know if they're having it this week because they're having some other celebration things because they're halfway through the school year. So sometimes when they do that, they don't have the fun things after school. They cancel them, which should not be a thing, right? You should enjoy the day no matter what. So we'll see. I'll just draw those for now. I'm glad I remembered not to put Monday, but the yellow is beautiful on here. And then I'll use the red. Let's see. So we had Ridwell and Yardway, so we only have recycling. So actually, I think I'll put 8 o'clock. We just have one little dot, one little dot, one little dot, and one little dot. Oh, I didn't even say the numbers of these. So this is 991 and this is 856. for those. They seem to be matching this set quite well because I like the red in here. And there's enough blue down here that I didn't feel like I needed a blue, but you could totally add in a blue to match. This is really cute. I like this. So we're going to bring those colors over here, and then I'll probably go back and forth a little bit. Let's see. I think I'll put the yellow at the top. Just keep things consistent. I don't know if I'm going to be decorating my managers today. I have it close by, but I am trying to get a few videos done. So we'll see. You will know at this point, actually, you will be able to check the title of this video. Either it's just the one name or it's both names. I don't know at this point. So you are a time traveler. Or am I a time traveler? No, you are. Let's see. Yellow, and then I think I do want to do a little red. But no, it won't match when I flip it. Okay, then we're going to do washi. Because my conundrum is I have to decorate it at some point. And do I decorate it in front of you or not? Like, and when I phrase it that way, I feel kind of mean. I'm like, I won't show you. But that is up for me to decide. I want to see how long this takes first because I'm a little slower today and my brain's just very full. I have been kind of looking back at my energy as of late. Most of you know, if you're new here, I have Crohn's and PCOS, and so I recently, December 30th, I had a colonoscopy, and I finally got some results back from that. There was a little mix-up somewhere because I had multiple doctors kind of going back and forth with it. I believe what I could tell, where's my line here, that I'm in remission. And I have felt better since starting many different drugs, but I wasn't necessarily in remission. There was a couple other biological drugs I was taking that mostly infusions, but they had me on shots for the beginning of 2024, and those did not work at all. So I'm going to be making a complaint to my previous doctor. If you've been around for a while, I had complained about that doctor multiple times. He was the one who wrote finally in my report, one of my notes, as I did not want to start a pill form of a drug because there were a lot of side effects, and I was going through my hysterectomy at the time because of uterine cancer. That's a whole thing. So I wanted to let my body be able to heal from that surgery in the that was in June of 23. And I started the drug after I healed for 3 months. You're still healing after like 6 months, even 9 months after that. But I felt more safe in the fall of 23, and I still was reluctant, but I started taking it. And yeah, that's what he put. It just pissed me off from that point on. And I also look back on like, why did he even try this other drug with me? Like, really? It's also like a luck of the draw. Like, there so I have room to write. I've been really enjoying these scripts. They've been working out really well. And then here I have to do and tasks, and I'm actually going to add to these because if you guys saw in my diaries, I am using a little tiny Papertess daily here. Now I found it interesting. I'll comment on that in a little bit, but the to-do and the tasks, I just am like, to-do is like admin and then tasks is like physical things. So maybe I could talk to Danielle about getting one that says admin. But I found that it was so much easier to take my tasks and just look at them for the day after like setting up everything in here and going, oh, okay, it's, okay, so I also want to use one of these sparkles because I want to bring some magic to the week. I think I just want to put this here and just have this as a reminder. I'm going to write some stuff down here to still know that there's magic we can bring in this world. Anyway, so it helps to just concentrate on the day after like laying out the whole week and understanding like what's going on when. I need to see if I have appointments. And also I have like 5 different things going on through my head. Yeah, the red is bleeding through a little bit on these pages. That same red is not bleeding through on the Papertess managers. Yeah, and then the weekly one I have is Twines and Paper. So someone was asking that, and that's why I posted a picture in the community page, because there was, you know, some bleeding here, but not on the managers. So I want to copy over all of the tasks at the end of the week so I can kind of see how full it was. But it was so nice to have, again, that concentrated list that I can just go, what am I focusing on today? Now, when I got into total overwhelm mode, like that worked for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. And then by Thursday, I start getting really tired. And I just know to kind of like front load my whole week. It's just better for me to like focus here. And then by the time I'm into Thursday, Friday, I'm like, okay, how can I be more kind to myself? And it also depends like how I wake up in that morning, right? So it does help to not have like a bunch of tasks on here and have them like constantly moving around. I feel like the daily is kind of like a nice little playground for this to just kind of see which day it's going to land. And the other way to do it is maybe have like a to-do list here for the week, or have like just go off of these lists. But this was overwhelming. I guess that's what I'm coming down to. How can I say that 5 different ways? But then by the end of the week, I was like, okay, I just need a place to put everything and brain dump again, because by Thursday, there was so much going on in my brain. So I came back to this, and it really helped to have both. That's just how my brain works. I don't recommend, if you are completely overwhelmed by planners, I don't recommend having like so many planners. But for me, I'm still kind of experimenting. I think from last year, it did help to narrow it down to going, oh, I love this format of 2 in 1 book. Again, we'll see on availability and who orders next year from this. That's a whole thing. But for me, I'm lucky to have one, and so I'm enjoying my time in here. And then having external tools for health things, and external tools for just focusing on a to-do list, and external tools for just my business stuff. That's working for me. So we're just going to put an R for recycling on here. And then our milk delivery, Smith Brothers. there. And that's what I was checking, was two things. I want to pull up the weather, because that's been a nice little addition to the bottom. And it's Sunday start. I have to just look at this and go, okay, Monday is when I'm starting. So we are writing, I think I'm going to write it pretty close to the bottom. I have no idea if I'm on screen. I'm going to do this really quickly. So Monday is 42:30, and then 44. And I only do like future. I don't go back and 34. I don't go back and correct it at all. I don't know. The correct one will be, so Thursday. I'm just making sure I'm on the right day here. This is all in Fahrenheit, as you can tell. 43, 32. We were hovering very close to freezing overnight, or at freezing. 40, 31. Very little rain though. For Seattle, we're getting quite some sunny weather. We saw a lot of dogs in coats being walked, and a lot of people out walking because it was sunny. Let's see. I'm looking at appointments. We have, what do we have this next week? Okay. So I don't see any direct appointments. I think that was kind of on purpose too. So there's going to be a lot in the news, and a lot of news can be very distracting, and a lot of news can be very important. So it's up to you where you're getting your news sources from. And I personally am just looking at like a few that I trust to not be like for all the clicks and traffic and whatnot. I need something that includes nuance but also is not sensationalized. So I'm staying away from like the really big news sources, but sticking with ones who are very thorough and focus on action. So you can like hear all the things this next week, but what I want to focus on is who can I call of my senators and representatives? Who can I look to support? So let's see. And then I think I will transfer those over. Yeah, I don't have really a whole lot to put here. There are, let's see, in terms of packages, I think there's just one right now. I did order an SI order, which was the cover and a few stickers. So that's it, which is nice. So the appointments are in here. Oh, I did not put meals, so I can do that in red. I always, again, it wouldn't be a Katie video if I didn't forget something, whether it was a tool that I need to run and get, or, which I edit out anyway. It's not like I know you guys aren't waiting for me because I just edit that out. Or if it's something I forget to include on my spread, I don't have, I guess I should have maybe a sticky note to refer to, but my brain goes, then there's rules, and then I feel like I'm being told what to do. Which is a bit of demand avoidance there. So, yeah. Is it done? Is it done? Let me look. Okay. I would like to see if this little, oh no, it's not going to be long enough. So this is my health planner that I accidentally put some lines in because I had skipped, and I was trying to see if I could use this little bit of washi, but I think I'll just stick this in here real quick, because, and that's a little bit of a reason too why I wanted to use something with red in it, because I thought, hey, you know, why not? Why don't I use this the ramen with the red bowls there. And then this is it's a gold, but it's like kind of yellow. It's a tiny bit off from that, but it works. So I'll just do that. And then grab my business one. Okay, let's do it, because I love the ramen bowls so much. Okay, so this is for this coming week. And let's do what we've been doing. The other thing I just wanted to say was, like, try to see where you have agency in things. Try to see where those choices can either lead to joy or action. And it's hard. Again, it's not easy. But to choose to have one of your favorite meals, whether you cook it, you know, get your favorite ingredients, maybe spend a little bit more time getting those ingredients, making sure that they're the best that's available if you're in a store. If not, put a little note in for your shopper saying, I'd really like, I don't know, the best one that you see, best quality, the biggest one. Sometimes I just write the biggest one. If it's like a ginger root or something, or if you eat meat, it could be like the biggest steak there. Just get a little something extra for yourself. Have a tiny bit of chocolate that's your favorite, that makes your brain light up. I know for me it does. Like, I will have some nice dark chocolate, and it definitely tickles those parts in the brain for me. Not for everybody though, but I know for some. Let's see, I think I'll carry this over. Just go ahead and bring this on over. I think I'll do it here or here. There. There we go. And then some nice yellow. I'll put it here. Let's see. This yellow is making me very happy. There's like a little, when they were cutting the roll, I think there was a little bit of a sticker sliver coming off of it. Let's see. Put this yellow in January, when everything is kind of dull and bleak outside. Although, I mean, it is kind of sunny right now. Let's see if I can tear this. Nope. I think I need to cut it. Little snip. There we go. Let's see if I can grab that and put it up here. And red. Do I want red on the side here? Since there's yellow over here. I might do that. I might do some red on the side. It is under the text, so I think I want to try. There's a magnet here. It keeps my magnet. I think what I want to do, there's things stuck to me here. Okay. Is to do like, no, I think the red's going to be too much. Especially when it is similar. Yeah, and I'm going to go under. Under, okay. I don't think I'll put one at the very bottom. So it's just under, it's like these headings. Because what actually, I think I'll write it on the other side this time. I'm going to try it over here this week. I think what also would help is like if I use a lighter gray to like write in these numbers. I don't have a, that's what would be awesome, is to have a friction in a light gray. What else do we need? Is that as simple as it is going to be? I think I'll just write no school at the top. Just so that is there. It just helps anchor me into like looking here or here. I just know that that's like when I flip through, I'll recognize that easily. So yeah, I think that's all I'm gonna do here. I'm just looking at these other stickers. I think that's it. I think that's all I got. Okay, so I will bring this back. This was, yeah, kind of boring, but I might rewrite these. They look a little messy. Look a little messy. Let's see. And it's kind of in the way here. Like that. Yeah, that's a little better. So that is my horizontal for the week and my vertical. And we still have our tree up. I am going to make a baked good that I didn't make at the winter Christmas break that I'd like to do. And so we'll have those nummy treats. And then we're going to get some Thai food for the weekend. Not tonight. We have a bunch of leftovers to eat. But tomorrow night. And we're just gonna like Sunday and Monday, just totally chill. And do some stuff for us that we want to just like, I think I mentioned this, was that because of my colonoscopy in the middle of winter break, it just kind of threw everything off, and I felt like I didn't quite get enough of Christmas time, those like days leading afterwards. I really got to start scheduling my yearly colonoscopy in like early December. Like, it's nice to get in on the previous deductible. That's kind of why I scheduled it. The year before I had surgery on the 29th, and then I had it this year on the 30th, and it's hard because it does give you time to just relax because you're not taking the kid back and forth. But it just kind of inserts into like this whole time where you want that time to feel nebulous, to kind of feel like, what day is it? But you're total in relax mode. So that's what I'm trying to not recuperate, but like, you guys can tell me the word for it, to pull back and like get a little taste of again. So that's what I'm doing. I'm still doing some logistical things on my side in terms of, as I mentioned, some kind of membership somewhere, some kind of community somewhere. I know, we have community here in the comments below, but I would like to do something a little bit more that kind of brings us a little closer and allows some more protection, I guess. And then redoing some other digital things, and start, like, I really want to get my podcast going again. Maybe I'll record that tomorrow, or not. Maybe I do that Tuesday. So I'm just thinking aloud. I think it'd be better on Tuesday. I have a lot planned. And I want to thank you guys for getting me to 2,000. Again, thank you, thank you, thank you. And I hope everyone just takes care of themselves. Again, you're not alone. You are worth a lot to be here and to come together with us. We really need you. So I'll end it there. Take care, everyone. Bye.